What's up, peoples? What's up? Okay. No notification today? Oh, we got one. Sound awesome. Okay. Put this plug over here. Hopefully we will book it. Oh, I broke it. God damn it. Fall away. That should work. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, let's do it. I'm just playing out of spite. Take a little dead skin off. Before I put new dead skin on it. Oh boy. What? Itchy. Okay. Okay, that seems to work. I'll have to fix my fucking... I messed this up. So, I taught the Kung Fu's today. I went and did errands. I hurt, man. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. But we're gonna keep going until I can't go anymore. At least an hour every day, just to prove that we can do it. And piss off the bad guys. You know, there's people who need to be upset that I'm still breathing. I'm gonna bother them. It's great. Alright, let's find something to warm up with. Oh. There we go. Let's see. We start off with some black metal drum tracks, or we start off with some solo-y stuff. I don't know. That's enough charging. 140%. Oh boy. Get back over here. All right. Appa! Stop it! Stop destroying stuff. I hear you. Anything pretty and easy we could play here? Let's see. A minor neoclassical crap. Let's try that. It's gotta be easy. warm up. It's a really slow day. Oh, it's like key change. Asking for advice. If I practice something I enjoy like guitar, but feel the complete opposite. I'm trying to understand the question. If I practice something I enjoy, but feel the complete opposite, how do I counter that and ignite? If you enjoy it, but you feel opposite of enjoying it, I don't understand. What do you mean? You something you enjoy, but you feel the opposite of enjoying it? What does that mean exactly? Because I don't understand. Let me try to wrap my head around this. So you like something, like you like guitar, but you feel like you don't like practicing it? Is that what you're trying to say? Or you like maybe that's what you mean? So that's the thing about like, okay, there's like discipline, okay? And discipline is you get up and you do things whether you want to do it or not. There's a good, like, for instance, as a kung fu trainer, like master or a fitness trainer, I'm not allowed to have a bad day. You know, when I go to train a client, I don't have the grace to have a bad day. Like, I'm going to teach, I have to fucking be on, you know? No one gives a shit. It's the same thing with yourself. And when you have to, most people when they're playing an instrument, if you're trying to like look at it as a profession, right? There's a part of it where it's like, okay, it's enjoyment time. And there's a part of it where it's like, okay, this is like training. And you have to separate the two things. And understand like your training is putting money in the bank. You know? And they say like, if you miss your kung fu one day, your kung fu misses you for two. You know? So the thing is having a very clear-cut way of understanding what is the progression you're trying to reach. For instance, you want to have a goal, reverse engineer the goal and say, okay, in a year I want to be able to do sweep arpeggios or some shit, right? And you say, oh, okay, what is that? And then from the end point, go backwards. Say, okay, to get that I need this, and to get that I need this, 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 and you go all the way back to where you are. You know, and the first thing is, I have to learn how to hold a pick. I have to practice being able to do that. Then I need to learn the arpeggios. Okay, so I'm practicing that. And you're putting money in the bank. And then, you know, it's like you just see the long-term goal, like, you know? And you have to say that you're going to do it. The training aspect, whether you like it or not, it's like, this is time to train. It has nothing to do with emotions, right? That training time, it's not about liking it. It's about like you kill yourself in your mind. Your mind is like the samurai. You know, like you Zen meditation. You have to kill your ego. You know what I mean? Like when you're practicing, there is no I like it or I dislike it. So it feels like, and sometimes not touching guitar, honestly. Well, that's the thing also, is you have to separate, like this training with playing for enjoyment. It's two different things. And like you have to say, okay, well, and you don't have to do it a lot, but you have to say, I'm setting apart this much time to work on fundamental technique. It doesn't matter if it's kung fu or fucking piano, or it doesn't make anything. There's a certain amount of, like we say, the yin yang, right? In business, you have the hard side of business, the technical aspects, and the soft side of business, which is like interpersonal business, right? The yin yang thing. If you're forcing yourself to only practice, like, and just like, I'm just gonna do this fucking thing, and it hurts and it sucks, but then there's no reward at the end, you're not training your brain to have like a happy place, And if you're just fucking off and just like, just playing or some noodling or some riff you like, like some people like that. The Guitar Center fucking guys is going for an hour. They're both wrong, So you have to like know that there's like, okay, I'm gonna set up this much time for like really just practice. Okay, I'm gonna work on a specific technique. And after that, I'm just gonna play and just fuck off. You know what I mean? And have fun. And if you really don't like it, don't do it. just don't do it. But what's the end goal for you though? You know what I mean? I grew up in a different era. Like the music industry is completely different. Up until 2012, I was actually, playing like live and doing all this stuff. The music industry now professionally is a fucking shit show. I want nothing to do with it. Because the only way to make money is to be in the fucking super upper echelon of like, devil dick sucking, baby sacrificing motherfuckers, The whole thing is garbage. But if you're trying to like get really good, what I would suggest you do is, like, my method is like, you have to practice technique for 5 to 15 minutes every single day. And it should be like, a progression. That's why you need a teacher who's actually really knows their shit. And like figure out exactly what it is you need to do. Like, do you want to like play like what kind of music you want to play? And then like figure out the exact techniques that you need. Don't practice shit that's fucking useless. Because that's also going to deter you. If you want to play fucking death metal or like neoclassical shit and you're playing like fucking jazz standards, your life's going to suck. There's no reason for you to know a major, minor, fucking flat 7 dominant fucking 13 chord, whatever, Yeah, it's a good thing, like, and you also have to train your brain to feel rewarded by the struggle. It's like you have to like actually like enjoy the fucking process in a way, like, and train your brain that it's a thing. Like, for instance, if you're just doing a basic scale exercise, you're just going, and you do something shitty, like, some basic, very basic scale. You have to get this point where like getting into the zone. Alpha! Stop destroying stuff! He's just shredding paper right now. I hear him. So you have to like, get into this place where the zone and losing yourself into the pattern and like listening and like just getting to that place where you're monitoring the mistakes and like you're sitting there in the zone. There's nothing else. And then you can watching TV while you're doing it, and you split your brain where it's like, okay, half of my brain's doing this thing. It's like kind of like get this endorphin thing. That's a good thing also. But the most important thing I think is that you have to understand how your brain works and what you're trying to accomplish. For instance, what kind of music do you want to do? And then only practice the techniques that if I get this down, I'm going to see it. Like, I'm going to get an instant reward or like a short-term reward. Like, for instance, if you're playing a metal music, if you learn a minor scale, because like they're supposed to hit you this way. I don't use that fingering ever. The point is, you do some basic minor scale. You get that scale down, you can play fucking riffs immediately. Do stuff with it. So it's not like you're playing some shit that you're like, oh, I'm working so hard and there's nothing coming from it. If that makes sense, you want to practice things that you're going to see an immediate reward. Same thing with martial arts. You don't want to be fucking practicing some shit you're never going to fucking use, Like, what's the point if you're playing death metal to learn a G major chord? Okay, you're fucking killing your fingers, but you're fucking never gonna use. You're never gonna play that. You know, or like, you know, learning some fucking bullshit jazz chord. You know, some fucking weird fingered chords like that you're never gonna touch. You know what I mean? And that, I think, when people are practicing things that they're working really hard and they're not getting anywhere, they don't see any usefulness, it's like it fucks with your brain. Like, you gotta know, like, the thing you're gonna practice is gonna do something for you. You know what I mean? It doesn't know what style you're playing. If you're playing fucking blues, don't go and learn fucking polka. You know? Does that make sense? But I mean, I think rewarding yourself for practicing and doing things, that's always good, you know, because you want to have this like reward system of doing something hard. Oh, you know, good job, you know. Even just like, okay, I got through the suffering, I did it, and you pat yourself on the back that I suffered. Yeah. I think anyway. Discipline. You need discipline. I mean, I think what's missing, and also, but again, like, there's so many people on the internet that are just like, they're lost in the sense that, like, it's like they teach shit that doesn't fucking matter, and they make these weird. Don't practice shit that's useless unless you're like gonna be a music teacher. Like, I was teaching music for fucking 10 years. I went to that route. I had to know stuff, but I haven't had to read music in 20 fucking years. I left college. I never had a session where anybody made me read music on guitar. It was always, here's a CD, figure it out. You know? Oh, what's up, Dan? Yeah, you're good timing, bro. Do you know how to make yourself crave hard and difficult things? I don't think it's again, it's about seeing the outcome goal. Like, why? Like, the why. I always tell everybody about the philosophy of everything is, like, gratitude is a superpower. Like, being thankful you have a place to have a process. But you're not going to be thankful of things that are useless or that waste your time. So, like, you know, doing hard and difficult things, when you have a why are you doing it? Like, you know, like, if you're going to go and get into a fucking gunfight, you know, why are you doing it? You know, if you're just going to fucking, oh, I want to be a tough guy. Or, like, you know, if you see some fucking little kid getting mauled by a fucking pack of fucking animals, you know, you're like, okay, now I'm going to go and do the thing. You know what I mean? Like, why are you doing the hard thing? And if you can't reframe the why, it's very difficult. You know what I mean? Like, you have, that's why I keep going back to what you said about practicing. If you don't have an understanding of, I'm doing this effort and it's going to get me X, even if X is just the process, and you say, oh, I'm just going to do it just for the sake of doing it, and if me getting it done will be the reward. But you have to have a frame of reference of why and what the outcome goal is. And the problem is doing something that's hard when you see there's no reason for it. I'm not building my stats. I'm not doing anything. You know, I don't think anybody actually craves hard things, but people crave challenges. And the thing is, what happens, like, say in a video game, you have to gamify things. If you set yourself for a challenge that's too far and you know you're going to get crushed by it, it's like you're not going to get that dopamine thing. So setting, like, goals that are achievable. So, like, for instance, if this really hard thing, break it up into smaller things. Say, well, like Rock Lee kind of thing. You want to do, you know, put it like some crazy fucking, basic sweep. Like, for a beginner, this is fucked, right? Okay, so a beginner's going to see that shit and go, oh my God, what am I going to do? But you break it up. So you could break it up to 2 strings, read to 1 string, and you start off with just a 1. And you practice that one thing. Then you practice that to the next one. And then you put them together. You do the next string. And so on and so forth. Then you chunk it up again. I'll do 2 strings together. saying? Then you can do 4 strings. And you gradually build up the thing. You see what I'm saying? And when you create goals, like week 1, I'm gonna do only 2 strings. I'm gonna get that really good. Week 2, I'm gonna do 3 strings. And you set yourself goals that are actually attainable, rather than setting this fucking goal that's like the end part and skipping all the steps. And you're only, whoa, this fucking sucks. That's how I would do it. You have to chunk things down to manageable goals. Like you're learning a kung fu form with 100 fucking movements in it. You look at the whole thing, you're like, I'm never gonna fucking get this. You have to start with the first move, and then practice the first 2 moves, then the first 4 moves, and then you string those together, you know what I mean? And then you get used to doing that chunking, and I think that's what trains people. I think the mistake is when you don't have that. Dan, how's Canada doing, bro? Fucking... I told you they're gonna split that motherfucking country in half. I told you. Everyone says it's crazy. Ain't that crazy, am I? Who was I in this? On it. My eyes so fucking itchy. I mean, it's weird. I went from the country to this fucking coastal city, and it's like, there's like a lot more like brainwashed liberals here, but they're not as bad as in like a real liberal city. It's kind of like this weird purple city, I guess they call it. It's a conservative, like near the beach town, and so it's kind of like moderate, but then you have like these little pockets of like rejects. And it, you know, and just like, there's just so many zombie people. I don't like living in the cities. Like, this is like a city compared to where I was living before, but it's not like New York or something, you know, or Charlotte or Chicago. But it's all right. They had a couple little things, you know, college fucking problems and like just some, you know, random weirdos and like Christians just going, oh, kumbaya, and people like, it's so stupid. And then that No Kings protest, this fucking, anybody that went to that thing is like, I feel bad for them because you have the boomers who, you know, who believe, because they were trained to believe television. Like, television is like law. You know what I mean? And then they see there's no Kings crap and like whatever, and they don't even realize that they literally is being supported by communists. It's literally funded by the Communist Party of the USA. You know, the people don't know what they're supporting, you know? And they're getting taken, so it's like weird. What did he say? Trying to get good at something feels like hell, yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. But then there's a point in training where, like the Mushin, the getting into the zone, where it's no perception, there's no coloring. And I always tell this, you know, to my students about this thing, like, you know, the 0 point on the number line of a perception, the universal truth is perceptual truth. If I give you a fucking donut or a hamburger today, and it's the first one you've ever eaten, you've never eaten a hamburger or a donut. Say it's a donut, I gave it to you, never had one before, I give it to you. You go, yum, 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 this is good. I say, cool. Next day, I bring you a different donut from a different company. I say, do you like this donut? And you eat it, you go, well, compared to the first donut, this donut is either good or bad. You know, and then you're sitting there in this comparison land. You have to remove that. There is no like or dislike in training. It is just be there and be aware and function. The thing that you're putting on is this emotional coloring. There's no, in training, there's no time for that. In fighting, there's no time for that. There's that, the mushin, the zone, you get into the zone. And you have to train being in this zone where your emotional mind is irrelevant. That's for women and like children and puppies. That's who has the luxury of having those emotions. When you're training, there is no like or dislike. There is just, I'm here doing the thing. There's no preference. You know what I mean? It's embrace the suck. You know what I mean? If you embrace the suck, it's not pleasurable or displeasurable. It just is. It's just being there and just doing the thing. It sounds like almost mindless in a sense, but that's the secret. You have to kill yourself, and they say it in the Buddhism. You have to kill your ego, and it's not really mean like killing it. It means to just like put it on the side and let it chill. Because it's irrelevant. Like, I don't like this, I do like that. It's not, no one cares if you like it or not. It's 8:30, it's time to practice. Shut the fuck up and do it. Right now my fucking fingers are dented, I can't see out of my right eye, my fucking back hurts, but I said I'm gonna fucking do this, I'm gonna be here just to prove the point. I'm here doing the fucking thing. It has nothing to do with like. You know what I mean? I'm fucking vomiting blood. I have to go teach a class. I fucking get up, I teach the class. If I want to be there, if I like it or not like it, once I'm there, I'm on. It's. But if you sit there and you bring your mind to this place where you give your ego mind permission to judge it and put these labels, oh, compared to this day, this is a good day, this is a bad day. It's just a day. And you have to just get up and do it. Some days you're going to feel great. Some days you're going to feel like shit. Some days you're going to have fucking allergies. Your fucking sinuses are fucked up. You can't see. And you just got to fucking do it. You just do it. That's... And please hit the damn like button. I know people are afraid to use their fucking thumbs. Mr. Crowley? How does that go? I don't know any covers. And we'll have... Something like that, right? Right, yeah. Something like that, right? Jesus Christ, I haven't heard that song in 20 years. I don't even know how that's in my head. Right? Something like that. I'm tuned down to D. I don't know what the fuck they tune to in Black Sabbath. You know, maybe they tune to E flat, because like everybody over there is tuned to E flat. That was pretty close. Oh, Zablau. Brazil is cool. Big butts. I like it. So let's start that. Some shit like that. I'm just singing it in my head. I have no idea how it's really played. At all. What's up, Papa? You bump. That was a cute one. I never heard that one before. Yeah, no, that was a new one up. I never heard that one either. Every once in a while they throw a curveball. We actually get some new shit. happy, joy, joy. Bullshit. Ugh. Alright, I'm done. I think I'm fucking done for the night too. This is fucking... Guess nobody wants to hang out with drunk daddy syntax. There we go. All right, how long have I been on? What's up, Papa? You have to do at least an hour. I know, I don't want to do it either. I'm only here out of spite. I'm only doing this out of spite. What's next? Could it be any worse MIDI than this? Fuck is this bullshit? This fucking sucks, bro. All right. All right, I'm getting bored. I know, Apple. I don't feel good either because you fucked up my eye. It's your fault, dude. You fucked up. Yeah, take a fucking big ass dump of fucking black beans. So itchy. I think I'm done. I think I'd see more people coming and talk shit, but yeah. Yeah. Experiencing interruptions? Go fuck yourself. Find out why. Cause you fucking suck. You're a piece of shit. Why? Experiencing interruptions. With his fucking YouTube fucking balls. Interrupt these nuts. I guess I'm done. Did I get an hour in? What time did I start? 9:05. I did an hour. Okay, since I'm the only one watching myself here, I think. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I did my hour practice. I really didn't want to be here. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna go wash my eye out because I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. So if it's not one thing, it's another. But I think the cat, his ass is in my eye. It's been bothering me for a while. And nothing really I can do about it because it's what it is. It's gonna fucking drunk and go to sleep and pray he fucking wakes up and it goes away. That's all I can do. But it's been fun. I'm glad I got to see a couple of people who popped in, didn't say goodnight, but they at least popped in and say hi. So I have to teach them better manners. Yeah, that's basically it. Yes, Appa, I'm coming. We'll go kill zombies. Yes, Appa, I'll go hang out with you and you can watch me kill zombies, okay? Okay? Alright, buddy. I can't say no to that fucking meow. I'm out of here. Peace out.